Hello everyone and welcome back to Penguin Power Gaming, where it's Friday night and we are playing Galactic Civilizations 4, Federations and Empires. If you're new to the channel, absolutely welcome. I'm glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy 4X strategy games because that is definitely something that's near and dear to my heart. So jump right in and buckle up and let's go. So we're playing as the Festron Hunt, and we have the Altarians that are really pushing their influence on us, and then we also have the Terrans that we're sharing this sector with, that we will most likely be going to war with very soon. I think the bulk of their culture is coming from Earth. In this area, we're kind of pushing their culture back here with the combination of we have our planet, of course, which really isn't doing much as far as culture, but we have a cultural starbase here and a cultural starbase here. So 2 cultural starbases to keep this sector from being engulfed, and I also have a military starbase here, or I'm sorry, mining starbase here that I'm also pushing culture back with as well. So that is kind of holding it back for now, and so far so good. We are keeping an eye on what the Terrans have as far as military, and they're definitely doing fairly well. This is one of our most important sectors. This sector cannot be lost. We probably need another military or cultural starbase. Probably a cultural. We have a military here beside the planet. But this essentially is cutting them off. And I also have on one of these starbases, let's see, do I have the slipstream generator speeds our ships? I thought I had one that slowed theirs down. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I don't have that. Thought I did. Yeah, I don't say that. I have a lot of influence stuff though. I thought I had that on one of them. So maybe it's not this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might not have the resources to build it now. But I have a lot of invested in these, and I wonder if I can see the total maintenance cost of these, because it's probably costing me a lot. I mean, I'm going to have to do something very soon with my expenses for sure. Now, if I look at here, we have ship maintenance 12, starbase maintenance is 19. So that's one of our big ones. Colony spending 19, and then policy maintenance plus 2. So we absolutely need to fix our income. We have an income problem, really. So that's going to be something we hopefully focus on. We're at 88% approval. If we could certainly change our policies, but if we drop our approval down, it's going to impact our production and our science, and we can't really have that. But it's not sustainable to keep going like we are. So that's something I need to try to fix. I think I'm going to. Let's see. I believe we were trying. How much trade income did I say I had? Gross income. Trade route. Okay, 6.8. Alright, we need more trade routes. That's something I definitely want to do. So we have a cargo hull here, a trade ship. And what did... oops. Darn it. Actually, I think there's a better way to see this. Trade routes here. Okay. Solace 1 to the Altarians. 6.8. The route length. Okay. So route age, trade planet incomes, and war profiteering. Alright, so we kind of need to boost our income here. But we have to get a cultural starbase out here, like, very soon. There's no way around that. Either that, or we go to war with the Altarians. Yeah, I mean, the Altarians, actually, I didn't realize this last game. I can see why the Altarians are at war with these guys. They are really being pushed in. Yeah, this is a crowded space up here. I think that's... This the Dredgens, maybe? Not sure. Alright, so we're going to send... Oh, this has 27... Yeah, this has 27. We're going to send our trade ship over here to their home planet, or their home world. And that will get there soon. And then, let's see, we have Prey Hall. Prey Hall. Is that a transport ship? A trade ship? Yes, it is. 3 turns. Okay. So we're on our way fixing our income. We're gonna get that taken care of. I did promise you guys I was going to look at creating some new ship designs. And that's something I'm absolutely going to do. I was looking at kind of some different fighters. I'll probably make some frigates also to counter fighters and bombers. So I'm going to experiment with some of these ship designs. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So I wanted to create a new fighter. And I'm not going to do a lot of like cosmetic customization, really. I mean, you can do all kinds of things like that. You can do an entire video or videos like series on like aesthetic customization. But that's not really what I want to do, honestly. I do enjoy the custom ship building though. So first, we're going to edit doctrine. All right, so. Instead, so this is the priority of the targets. I'm fine with fighters, bombers, frigate. That's fine. And then it'll go after. I think it'll go after the bigger ones afterwards. Like if you let's go back, you can see smallest combatants first, all the way up to the corvette. And if it's a battleship after the corvette or a cruiser, I'm assuming it will attack those, I'm assuming. But we're going to try something completely new, and this may be a huge fail. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do rush, 25% tactical speed. So we have 25% evasion, and we're going to get in very, very quickly. And then we're going to start new design. I think I'm going to go with this design here. I'm not sure where I got this. Drath Knight. Not sure where I got that from. Doesn't really look like a Festron ship, but I kind of like this better than the Festron ship. We don't have to. I guess we can use this. Or, well, I don't know. I don't like that either. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Festron ships. On some of them, I'm not. Even though they're meant to look like bugs. Like, I get that. I think that's maybe supposed to be like a probe or something. Yeah, we'll use this one. This looks like a decent looking fighter, I guess, and it's still bug-like. Alright, so we're going to... I was looking at... Since we're getting in fast... I was thinking we would go railgun, but we have this enhanced railgun. The railgun does 3 damage, 3 kinetic damage, 2,000 kilometers long, not very far. Has a can't talk today. 2 turn cooldown with a 50% accuracy. So honestly, the accuracy is not that great, but it cools down very quickly, and we're going to get in very, very fast. So I want to do the enhanced railgun, which costs thulium, and we have 6. If we need to trade for more, we will. So I think, now again, this may be a terrible build. I don't know. This is just a fighter that I want to give a go, and that's kind of the beauty of this. You can experiment. So here we have a railgun, like a big railgun sitting right there. And I think of railguns like, I don't think of close combat weapons, but in this game it is. All right, so now that took also I think it was 5. Yeah, I think the equipment, the mass was 5, which means we have 2 more, which is not a lot. So then I was thinking, okay, I could put like advanced shield generators, but we're going to be getting in fast. Predictive targeting is nice. I don't know. Predictive targeting is really nice. I'm not going to do that though. That just extends the range. Alright, we're going to get in fast. So I think I'm going to do, was it weapon jammer for evasion? I think weapon jammer. So right now our evasion is 32, and I'm 2 for prototype of defenses, 5 for evasive tactics, and then 25 for a fighter module. So this is just going to add more evasion, essentially. 5 more. And so I think that kind of fits this build pretty well. I'll put it right there. I don't know. We can change the size of it. It looks weird too. I'm trying to put it right there. Can't do it. That's fine. Put it there, under my railgun. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, you can't see it, but that's fine. I don't care. Alright, so now we have evasion of 37. Now, the way I think this works is you have your accuracy. So if you fire with a 90% accuracy, you roll 1 to 90 hits. If you miss in that 10%, you miss. But if you hit, at that point, you have to roll evasion. And I'm not sure if this means, I think that I'm not sure if this evasion adds to the percentage. Like, the fighters have a 25% percentage on evasion. I'll have to check this out. I'm not sure if this is 37% evasion, or if it's like the armor that gets whittled away slowly each time you evade, if that makes sense. So that's something I'm going to have to look at the battle log to see. Either way, we have more evasion. And then I have one more, and I mean, I could do missile defense chaff. I don't know how effective that's going to be. It does have a missile defense of 20 though. So if the chaff, let's see, how often does this deploy? Uses per battle once. So that might let us get in. So I actually thought about doing life support. Because life support gives me 8 ship range. I think I'm going to do that. Even though I do really like the chaff, I want the range on these fighters because I want them to go with I don't know, but I feel like that the range on the bigger ships, like the cruisers, probably have more range. I might be wrong on that. Like I said, this is trial and error, and we can refit it as we need to. I really want to put this hit there, and I can't. Why is it not letting me? Let me put it there. That's frustrating. Yeah, you have to just play with this thing sometimes. I might just put it here or something. It's not a big deal. I don't want to put it right there. Life support right there. I don't know why I can't put it there. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Finally. There. I just had to get the right angle, I guess. Okay, that looks kind of good. Alright, so this is our ship. If I'm being kind of perfectly honest, I'm not a fan of the way this ship looks that much. I kind of want to redesign like the aesthetics, like maybe these things here, but I'm not going to nitpick it too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. It's a Festron ship. That's fine. Alright, so now we're using 7 of 7, and this is kind of a pricey little fighter. I mean, it costs 66, and it costs thulium. So we're gonna save this. And name, let's see, heavy drone P1. I don't like calling this a drone. Let's do heavy fighter, maybe. P-1. Was it? Well, hang on. Was it M0? Yeah. We'll do heavy fighter. And then P... I think I have a P1 actually. Let's do P2. We'll do P2. Heavy fighter P2. Alright, save. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is... Well, let me look now at... Let's look at the cost of some of a regular fighter. These drones, I think, are fighters. Hunter drone, fighter. Alright, so... That costs 34. So, yeah, I mean, it's double the cost of a normal fighter. My combat rating is 7. I can move 8. Let's see. Moves 18. My moves should be the same. I should be able to move out farther, though. And then, what is my attack rating? 6.6. 6.6, yep. And then my evasion is 37. Armor rating, okay. Look at these guys. Yeah, see, their beam attack is only 3. Their evasion's actually 32, so it's still pretty good. Also, I just added a little more evasion. Yeah, so essentially this heavy drone M3, I essentially improved that. Now the heavy drone M3 is significantly cheaper, like way cheaper. As a matter of fact, I would argue that it is a better value, but and we probably can probably delete this hunter drone F0. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see, how do I do that? Let me do this. No, that's not where I do it. I don't know where to do it actually. Hunter drone fighter F0. We can delete this guy. I do kind of like the design on this a little bit, but it's just basically a laser. That's a laser right there in the front. Okay, permanently delete that design. Yeah, that was like an early prototype design I made. So I'm pretty happy with the fighter that I've made now. We need to I'm going to make a few of these. How many turns does it take to make these? Heavy fighter P2, and it's I think this exclamation mark either tells me it's new or it recommends it. Prey Devourer M3. Jeez, that sounds awesome. Yeah, it's using antimatter, Illyrium. I'm getting advanced ships now. Nice. Alright. Maybe it's telling me it uses special resources. I bet that's what it is. Alright, now we're going to build some fighters with rail guns that are very fast. And there's our fighter. So let's build that. It takes 2 turns as opposed to probably 1. Yeah, it takes 2 turns to build these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna build like 6 of them. I think we have 6 thulium, and I think that's all of our thulium. So I really hope that these things do well, because that's all of our thulium. Alright, we're gonna probably try a frigate as well at some point. I don't think we can declare war just yet. Let's go to the Terrans. No, I can't declare war yet, and that's fine. I really need I need a shipyard on this planet over here, and I need production. I've just been focusing on influence so much. But yeah, we definitely need a shipyard. Right now we're trying to terraform this module, and that's 14 turns. We are getting more manufacturing here, though, so we're doing better. We're at 4.8 now. So that's good. We can probably get these asteroids here. Yeah. Looks like we're taking over this solar system here with our culture, so that's awesome. So yeah, we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. Can we do anything with our... Let's just glance this over. Yeah, I mean, I've got economic development. I tried xeno-harvesting, and economic development is actually giving me more. I think I'm just going to have to make... I'm going to have to make this more of a... see, I'm reducing crime right now, which will help with income, I think. I think we need to try to start making some wealth tiles here, some financial district. So that's +2 to all, so that'll definitely help. I can get like 3 tiles right there, and then that one also. And then, let's see, that's pop and military. So we'll see. We don't have a lot of wealth tiles here, so we gotta kind of do what we can with what we have. Alright, so let's go to next turn. Okay, the Luxor Dominion have crossed the first singularity milestone, turning their god machine from theory into a credible threat. That sounds terrible. I don't know. This sounds like a win condition. I don't really know for sure. Turning their god machine from... Okay. Our diplomats turn alarm into a public case against the Luxor Dominion program. Plus 15% influence growth for 20 months. I mean, we're probably going to do that. Fund parallel research. 15% research to all worlds, or expand shadow analysis. Observers begin mapping every visible trace of the Luxor Dominion project. +1 sensor range to all ships and ship range. Yeah, we're going to do the formal protest. That sounds like something Festron would do, huh? We're going to do influence growth for 20 months and just keep that influence going. Oh my gosh, look at these cute little guys.
An intriguing scene. It's a colony of snugglers.
Slumbering snugglers, so that's what a snuggler looks like.
Destined for a zoo that has long been forgotten.
Adrift amongst the stars, we find a curious sight, a colony of snugglers, serene and suspended animation, a menagerie bound for a zoo long forgotten. Well, these things are adorable. Let's see. Dissect the station. Oh god. Bring the snuggler colony home. The snugglers, once awakened, adapt with astonishing grace. They weave into the fabric of our civilization, bringing joy and a certain snugness to our daily lives. +2 snuggler colony. I wonder if they improve. I bet it's for like approval or something. As our scientists unravel the mechanism of the stasis field, revelations flow, the frontiers of our knowledge expand with the promise of new technologies. No, we're going to get the snuggler colony. Let's look at our homeworld. Is it there? Don't know. I don't see it. I have no idea. I have a snuggler colony somewhere. Don't know where it is. Yeah, I really need to move some of these guys off this planet and onto the other planet, but I think they're breeding pretty quickly. Since I reduced pollution, I think their growth per month 7.44. I don't know how much you need. Growth threshold is... I'm not sure what the growth threshold means. $16, $14, and $41, $47. I'm not sure what that means. But, I mean, at some point, you need... Essentially, I have doubled my growth, so... I wonder if you get to 100, like, I'm doing 7.4 a month, I wonder if you get to 100 if another pop grows. Maybe. I still don't know where the snuggler colony is. I'm sure I will find it. Like, you will hear me reference it, like, probably either this video or a future video or something when I discover them. Yeah, I have no idea where they are. I thought they would be here, but I don't see them. So who knows? Yeah, I'm not sure. And this, like this housing district, I'm like, well, okay, it gives me a pop cap of 1. And then you have to really boost it. Like 0.3 is only 30% of a population cap. A third of a population cap. So you have to really boost that to get an additional one. Kind of crazy. Is there any more research relic? Is there any more artifacts? I don't see any. I don't see any. Yeah, we might as well get this capsule. Okay. Alright, next turn. That was a long turn, I'm sure. Hopefully you guys don't mind these long turns. The Altarian Republic killed the mercenary, the Enforcer. And it looks like we pushed our culture back once again. Go Festron influence. We're really taking over some of these star systems. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. I'm very happy that I was able to go up here. I'm going to be very disappointed if I don't get something out here, though, very soon. We need... So I would actually start pushing culture if... I'm just waiting to go to war, honestly. Like, I feel somewhat comfortable in doing so. I have quite a military here, I think. Maybe a couple more siege ships. I mean, it's not a great military, but we have a military base here. I think I'll be fine. We're making some more fighters here. Heavy fighter. We're gonna just send that. We're gonna send that over there. Right through their territory, I guess. You have enough culture and points to add a new trait to your civilization. Okay, nice. Collectivism. Okay. We're almost at hive mind. Alright, interdependence. Minor worlds in our influence provide 3 times the resources to their sponsor world. Yes, that is awesome. And then solidarity, plus 1% the core world approval for each non-governed colony and empire. Non-governed? How is to each non-governed colony? So the colony... Oh, so that's all of the small worlds, right? Yeah, that's all of the small worlds. So 1% to core world. Okay. Yeah, we're doing interdependence. 3 times the resources, absolutely. So before we do this, let's look at our core worlds. We have 28.7. $15.6. And we don't have much. We don't have any small worlds here. Yeah, 5. Alright, it's 28.7, 15.6. I think that's what I said. Yeah, 28.7, 15.6. Yes. Alright. Yes, interdependence. So now... it's still 28.7. Why is that the case? 15.6. Sometimes it doesn't update, like, all of a sudden. Maybe I need to go to next turn, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I need to go to the next turn or something. Hopefully that is not bugged. That would be terrible. Alright, why is that not working? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll check it in a moment. Alright, get that. Alright, we'll go to the next turn here. We're actually doing pretty good fighting back against their culture. Like, I'm very surprised. Let's look at this fleet here also. I even have a governor that's supposed to show me their fleets, but I'm not seeing them. I don't know why. Hopefully. No, this still says 28.7. What the heck? Why does it say that? Let's look at manufacturing income. Yeah, I don't see any kind of modifier here for it. Alright, minor worlds and our influence provide 3 times the resources to their sponsor world. Yeah, this should be working, and I don't see it working. These are the minor worlds sending resources to Cardia here. So these resources should be sending 3 times the amount. Am I missing something? Like, I don't know. Feel like I am. What is this guy? Oh, this is a pirate. I wonder where he came from. Does anyone know? Like, let me know if I'm missing something, because I feel like I should be getting more like these minor worlds should be providing a third more resources, or 3 times the resources. So like that science for Sleep of Me 1 instead of 1, I feel like it should be providing 3. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's kind of annoying. I don't know. That is very annoying. That should be working. Alright, I'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. Alright, trade ship. I mean, that's kind of a big thing. Oh wow, look at this. I think the Altarians are losing this war. Let's look at diplomacy. They're at war with diplomacy graph at war. How do I see at war? Ah, that's too many. There. Okay, I guess I have to click on this. They're not at war with the Karath or the Drengen. You know what I think happened? I think the Drengen are at war with these guys, and I think these guys may have taken this because they're at war with the Altarians, and then the Drengen may have taken it from them. So that's funny. Yeah, that's kind of funny. We're gonna send this right over here with them. We're gonna try to pick find a planet that generating some income. 19. What about this planet? 36? Yeah, go here. Yeah. Yep. Go here. Trade with them. That's fine. Outside the fleet's range. Oh, of course it is. Where's my... oh, this line here. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. Well, this world probably... it's not great, but it's okay. What about this? This one? Yeah, we'll trade here. Yeah, we'll trade here. There we go. Send some trade ships out. The arsenal has leveled up. Okay, that's cool. So now we have this guy, this pet name giver guy. He's been doing great. We're at level 4, military 11%. He's doing fantastic. He's doing a good job. Actually, can we move him somewhere else? I don't know. Does it matter? I think it does. So here you need social skills. He has 2. Here you need resolve, and he has 7. So yes, that's why he's military. Anyone else need? Yeah. Yeah, he needs to just stay military. That's fine. He's gonna stay there. Can I go to war yet with the Terrans? Not yet. How long does this flipping last? Jeez. And I still have 28.7. Ah, that's so annoying. Supply attrition is 0. You know, I would say maybe it made the supply attrition go down, but my output should be better. Yeah, and I don't see it here. Interdependence. I really hope this isn't like a... I really hope that's not a bug or something. I don't know. $15.6. It's still the same. Yeah, if anyone knows, please let me know. I'm not sure. That's 5, but that's not getting resources from another small world. All right, let's look at these guys. This fleet. Yeah, this is a dangerous fleet. This is a very dangerous fleet. And then we have, let's see, we have 2 cruisers that are like elite cruisers, I think. Let's see what they have. Yeah. Alright, 12.6 beam attack. Kinetic is 9.4. Armor rating 4.8. Okay. They don't really have a lot of shields or evasion or armor. They have this guy has an ion cannon and chaff. And then this one mostly a missile attack and a kinetic attack with a lot of shields. Okay. Chaff, repair 9 at cloud. Wow. Then we have a frigate. Kinetic attack. Armor rating 4.8. It's a fairly good mix, that's for sure. 8.1 kinetic. I mean, yeah, it's a good mix. And then a bomber. All right. I want to refit not that. I want to refit some of these ships. I need a shipyard here really bad. We need to build shipyard. How soon to get that? Yeah, let's get that shipyard here. Because I can start refitting there too. And then we have another cruiser here. Yeah, they have lots of cruisers. It's a little concerning for sure. Quite a bit on shields. Very little armor rating. And they have chaff on every one. Alrighty then. Let's go next turn. I think that this actually pushed towards me now. Kind of hard to tell, but I think it is slowly kind of pushing in. It's pretty close. Like, it's like 50-50. Like, it is very, very close here. This cultural thing is just bugging me so bad. I don't understand this. Minor worlds in our influence provide 3 times the resources to their sponsor world. Okay, this is a minor world, right? I mean, I would think so, and then this is the sponsor world. Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, that's just like really frustrating. I mean, that would really help me a lot. Am I misunderstanding something? I mean, I don't think so. $2.99 from Scarab. Why is Neckin not giving me? I don't know why I don't see any. Oh, because it's 0, I think. Yeah. Scarab, 2.99. I think it was 3 before. Yeah, I don't think that cultural interdependence is working right. It doesn't seem to be, at least. One of our freighters from Homeworld has been damaged by an ion storm, leaving it strained in deep space near your territory. We would like some assistance. Oh wow, you get +1 trade licenses max. And seize the opportunity. 300 credits, -2 relations. No. We're gonna do the trade. Yeah, we'll do this. Send assistance to the stranded ship. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think we can reproduce with these things. They're plants. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think we can see. Yeah, now our trade license is 8. That's nice. Alright, this is sleeping me. Okay, our crime. There's no crime on this world now. That's fantastic. Now we're getting somewhere. How much income do we have? We have... Input is 11.4. Why do we have 3.5 output? Taxes, tourism income, wealth input. Industrialist, endless emporium, governor, okay. Huh, the citizens are not providing income? Really? I guess not. I only have one. Yeah, I only have one. Private property rights for an entrepreneur. Alright, I think we're gonna start making some income here and try to help out. Try to help out our finance problem. Or alleviate it somewhat. Man, I don't want to keep harping on the cultural thing, but that's just bugging me so bad. I haven't tested all of these, like the 25% max production, max manufacturing while at war. But this doesn't seem to be working right. At least I can, once I get to the hive mind, I can check that. But it's gonna be a while. Alright, next turn. We've heard rumors that the Luxor Dominion have built the Centaurian Emporium Galactic achievement. Okay. Alright, that must be like a sector-wide thing. $15.6, yeah. 8.7. I don't know. Let's build another housing here. How do I increase this? Manufacturing improvement? Oh, +1 to all. Oh wow. Oh cool. It's going to increase my social skills. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that works. Yeah, that works. See, it's also going to increase. I'm not sure if it increased that one there or not. But we're going to have quite a bit here. It'll be level 5, I think. So yeah, we'll have some new pop there. That's very good. Alright, another fighter. Keeps just sending these guys up there. And really need to get a... We're going to do... Yeah, we'll do another one of these. It's only one more turn. I really need to add one of those production ships. Supply ships. Another one to here so I can get that... I guess I'll probably have it built by the time they get that there, so that's fine. Jeez, they are like, they're making cruisers left and right, like really scary cruisers. Okay, Boarding Fell Nest Foundation from Sleepamy 2. I didn't realize this was a colony ship until just now, but that's okay. Let's see, I'm not going to remove a harvester. I think the brood keepers, I think, are okay. I don't remember which ones are influence. I think it's the brood keepers. So they have diligence. I think diligence is good for like a worker. Brood keepers, progressive. Resolve 5. He actually might not be bad to be a soldier over here. I think I'm gonna take him over here with me. Now he's a... What did he just change to? What is this? He's a oh, it just says colonist. Okay, that's fine. And then done. And then a cargo ship. Yep, build that. Let's see, this is, yeah, this is my Festron, my soldier. You know, we need to do something about this pirate base, or pirate ship here. Check all ships. What do I have here? I have an asteroid miner. We don't need to send that out. Oh, man. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to... Let's see. +1 research per battle. That's perfectly fine. Yes, you're going to die. Okay, he's dead. That was pretty easy. Now, my colony ship. Let's send over here. Hopefully we don't run into a pirate base or something there. And, of course, I'm going to check... Yeah, it's still 28.7. Alright. Okay, we finally got Phoenix missiles. Mysterious missile cache. Your flagship captain reports the discovery of a lost cargo container.
Prototype inside.
It contains an advanced missile weapon prototype.
Its origin is still a mystery. However, it could potentially be used to equip one of our ships with missiles.
Store the missile weapon in our vault. Yes, I'll definitely take a prototype warhead. Yes. And now we have Phoenix missiles. So mass of 6, missile attack of 6. I mean, it's a big mass, but it's a big freaking missile. Missile attack plus 10%. That's awesome. And unlocks harpoon salvo. Okay, so now we have antimatter cost of 2, modules 1, with a missile attack of 4. Nice. Okay, Galactic propaganda improves our ability to spread our influence. Let's look at that. Upgrade entertainment. Influence growth plus 3. It's an influence improvement. Empathetic spiderlings develop? What the heck? Okay. Empathetic crystal. Information hub. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like that. Interstellar exchange, propaganda, influence growth. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to do this. Galactic propaganda, that's fine. I'm getting it at a discount. Let's do that. Where is it at? Probably here, maybe? Of course, I actually need economic growth. Actually, I don't know where this is yet. Where is it at? Not there. Not there. Engineering? No. What was it again? Galactic propaganda. It's purple. Logistics? No. Governance? Yes, there it is. Okay. Galactic propaganda. And it goes to alien brainwashing. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, I think galactic propaganda is fine. I think that kind of aligns with what we've been doing. And that's pushing Festron influence. That's so funny. I really need, well, I need some modules, so we need to trade for some modules. I want to put that military base, I want to give it a salvo, a missile salvo. And any cultural starbase improvements. So I think, do we have one? I guess not. So we have Harpoon, and if I find hypersilicates, that would be tremendous. That would be extremely good. So let's see what we have. Let's see. We've been playing for about an hour. I think I'll wait to start trading on the next video. We're looking for hypersilicates. We're looking for modules to create some of these starbase improvements, and we can definitely see the Terrans have absolutely started gearing up for war, it seems. So we need to... It looks like our little fighters are going to be put to use against some cruisers and frigates. So hopefully they do pretty well at wearing down the defenses. The goal is for them to get in fast and evade where possible, and then let our cruisers and our frigates do the work. So I plan on creating some more frigates as well, and maybe trading for some more thulium since we're out of that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I'm absolutely, loving playing the game. I feel like I run in, like, some things I know are bugs, and then some things I'm not quite sure. So if you happen to know about this Interdependence, please let me know in the comments. That's one that's kind of bugging me, as I feel that I should have gotten three times the manufacturing there from these smaller worlds. So maybe that's like a known, maybe it's not a bug. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Who knows? I do know, I just noticed the Sleepamy 1 has 0 production, so it would not give any here. So that makes sense, but it does not make sense for Scarab, which has 3 production. I think I should be getting more production there. So yeah, maybe you guys could test it out as well and let me know. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and please tune in for the next video, as we'll be trading for some key resources, and it's very soon, probably trying to go to war to try to get this planet over here that's class 24, but it's going to be a tough battle, I think. But I think it's necessary to slow the Terrans down. So I will see you guys next time. Happy gaming, and take care.